It's amazing. I mean, I played her when she kind of broke out last year in Miami. They all come out to support her. And so I think we saw that in Australia when it was kind of overcrowded. They put her on a too small of a court. We saw it here.
Jessica Pegula is furious again. And honestly, you're about to be too. If you've been following women's tennis this year, you know Alex Eala's name. 19 years old. Philippines just won the Dubai Open as a qualifier. Took down Grand Slam champions like it was nothing. So here's the problem. The very next tournament after winning Dubai, Eala gets scheduled on a tiny backcourt. No crowd, no respect. And Jessica Pegula, she's not staying quiet about it anymore. Let me break down exactly what happened, why Pegula is right to be furious, and why the small court decision might actually be the dumbest move tennis officials have made all year. Okay, first, for anyone just tuning in, or if you missed the run, who the hell is Alex Eala, and why should you care? Alex Eala is a 19-year-old from the Philippines. And I need you to understand the gravity of what she just did. She didn't just win a few matches at the Dubai Open. She came through, qualifying. That means she had to win matches just to get into the main draw. Then, once she got in, she took a chainsaw to the draw. She beat former champions. She beat top-ranked players. And then, in the quarterfinals, she took down a Grand Slam champion. She was playing tennis that was fearless. She was painting lines. She was the story, the Cinderella, the future, and she capped it all off by winning the Dubai Open, her first WTA 1000 title, her biggest title ever. This isn't just a win, this is a launch pad. This is the moment a star is born. So naturally, the WTA looked at this brand new, exciting, marketable star and said, awesome. Put her on court 7. Let me paint the picture for you. Alex Eala just won the biggest trophy of her life. She is the champion. The confetti has barely been swept up. She is supposed to be the center of attention. She is supposed to be the reason people buy tickets for the next tournament. But what happens in her very next match after winning Dubai? She walks out onto a court that looks like it belongs at a local Park District weekend mixer. We're talking no stands. We're talking bad camera angles. We're talking an atmosphere that screams nobody cares. And the worst part? This isn't the first time. Remember Iga Swiatek complaining about playing night sessions that end at 3 a.m.? Remember Aryna Sabalenka questioning why the show courts always go to the same faces regardless of ranking? This is a pattern, but for Pegula, this specific incident with Eala, that was the final straw. Because Jess knows. Jess knows what it takes to build a brand. Her family literally owns the Buffalo Bills and the Buffalo Sabres. She understands sports business better than most of the suits running the tour. And she looked at that tiny court and saw exactly what the WTA was saying. You may have won the trophy, but you're still small time to us. So Jess gets to the mic. And she doesn't sugarcoat it. She doesn't give the typical athlete, well, it is what it is, corporate answer. Nope. She says, and I'm paraphrasing the emotion here, that it's embarrassing. That if you win a tournament like Dubai, you should be on a show court. Period. Full stop. She basically called out the tournament directors and the WTA scheduling committee for being completely out of touch with promoting their own players. And here's the kicker. Pegula pointed out that Eala is from the Philippines. Do you understand what that means? The Philippines has a population of over 110 million people. 110 million? And they just got their first genuine, bona fide, top-tier women's tennis star. That country is hungry for tennis. They are staying up at 3 a.m. local time to watch this girl play. They are buying subscriptions. They are buying merch. They are commenting on every post. And the WTA takes that billion-dollar market, that passionate fan base, and says, here's your champion buried on court 7, where no one can see her properly. It's not just disrespectful to Eala. It's disrespectful to 110 million potential new tennis fans. It's bad business. It's actually stupid. Look, I've been around sports long enough to know that life isn't fair. The big names get the big slots. That's how it works. If Roger Federer was playing a qualifier in 2015, you put Federer on center court because he sells tickets. I get it. it's a business. But here's the difference. Eala is the big name now. She just won. She's the current champion. If you don't promote the champion, what are you even doing? This reeks of the old guard refusing to let new blood in. The WTA talks a big game about equality, about empowerment, about growing the sport globally. But when it actually comes time to put a microphone in front of a new face from a non-traditional market, they put her on the smallest court and hope nobody notices. And let's be real for a second.
Alex Eala, that's been the talk, which is understandable. There's some players coming from respective countries, like she's coming from Philippines, which is now a big deal. She's been the biggest ever, tennis player from that country, which is a big country.
There's a component here that makes people uncomfortable to talk about. Eala is Asian. She's from Southeast Asia. She doesn't have the Western media machine behind her. She doesn't have the endorsement portfolio yet. So the suits look at her and see risk instead of opportunity. Meanwhile, Pegula is sitting there like, are you people blind? This girl is the future. Put her on the big stage so the future arrives faster. Here is why you should care. Even if you've never heard of Alex Eala until today, tennis is dying for new stars. We are in a transition period. The legends are retiring or aging out. The sport needs fresh faces. It needs rivalries. It needs markets like the Philippines, like India, like China, like Brazil to fall in love with the game. Every time the WTA buries a rising star on a backcourt, they are telling a generation of kids in that country, you don't matter. Your player doesn't matter. Watch something else. And what happens when those kids watch something else? Tennis loses. The prize money stagnates. The TV deals get smaller. And suddenly we're all wondering why the sport isn't growing. Pegula gets this. She's been around the block. She's seen how real sports empires are built. You build them by putting your champions front and center, no matter where they're from. So here's where you come in. Because the WTA won't change unless we force them to change. I need you to do two things. First, hit that like button right now. Smash it. Let YouTube know that we stand with Pegula. We stand with Eala. We are tired of the small court disrespect. Second, and this is the big one, I want you to comment below. Type the name of a player you think deserves more respect. Maybe it's Eala. Maybe it's someone else you've been watching who never gets the big court. Maybe it's a player from your country that the tour ignores. I want to see those names flood the comments. Let's make a list so long that the WTA can't ignore it. Tag the WTA. Tag the tournament directors. Make some noise. Because silence is exactly what they want. They want us to just accept it and move on. And thanks for watching. Remember to be loud. Remember to support the players who actually care about the sport. And I'll see you in the next one.